We cut down the top, clipper over comb, underhand technique over the crest line. Now it's time to taper in the back and sides. We're going to use skipped guard tapering. Use a guard, skip a guard, use a guard, and go back to the skipped guard. We taper from long guards to short guards, not from short guards to long guards. For the purposes of the demo, cameraman, come on over here. We're going to be going short. We're going to use our 2, we're going to skip our 1, we're going to use our 0. Use 1, skip 1, use 1, go back to the one we skipped to blend off any transitional demarcation. Use my 2, skip my 1, use my 0, go back to my 1. It works anywhere in the set. If I start with my 4, I could skip my 3 and use my 2. If I start with my 3, I could skip my 2 and use my 1 and go back to my 2. The answer is we're going to use 1, skip 1, use 1 to create our taper. We're going to start with our 2 guard. Put the teeth in, click it on, and here we go. We're going to come up the head and we're going to run into or intersect with the previously layered interior. Notice there's not a lot of blending work needed. This is called toe to heel cutting. I come in on the toe and I get out onto the heel. You see that rocking motion, that C-shaped or curving motion as we go up the head form like that? It's a rocking motion from the toe to the heel, from the toe to the heel of the clipper as we move our way up. And when we rock it just right, you notice at the top of this tapered section on Damien, I do not have a whole afternoon worth of blending work to do there. By layering first and tapering second, I intersect with the previously layered interior. I minimize the amount of transitional blending work that I will have to do. Toe to heel cutting, get in, get up, get out, get in, get up, get out, get in, get up, get out, get in, get up, get out. That's my number 2 to blend into the top length. Used our 2 guard, we skip our 1 and we go to our 0. We're going to put our 0 guard on and we're going to work our way up. We're going to go half as high as we did with the 2. And again, look at the toe to heel, look at the rocking motion. By rocking that clipper and using my thumb to apply tension to the skin, I have almost no transitional demarcation from my 0 up into my 2. I've got a nice, smooth, progressive transition up the head with no line and no demarcation. If I have any form of demarcation, if I have a little bit of line where my 0 blends into my 2, it's very easy to take it off with the guard I skipped. The moral of the story is if you use 1, skip 1, use 1, you can go back to the one you skipped. If I used my 2 and then used my 1, I have no intermediate guard to choose from. Now I put my 1 on and I simply address the transition area, and now I have a perfect 2-1-0 taper that took very little time, very little effort, and was very easy to cut. And I'm still using the toe to heel technique, only in this case I'm just addressing the area between the 0 and the 2. Use your 2, skip your 1, use your 0, go back to the guard you skipped. That is skip guard tapering. We'll complete that all the way around the head form.